Yeah. Okay. So tell your story about seeing her on the street.
Okay. I had forgotten this story until I was reading this. I don't know if it was early pandemic days or even a little bit before the pandemic.
It was when she was dating Jacob Elordi.
Literally, when I was recalling the story to myself, I said, I think she was with a gay and a man. But I had forgotten who the gay and the man were. But I remember seeing paparazzi photos of them later and being like, that's who. Anyway, I'm walking through Williamsburg. It's a very empty day and I can't recall why. I was walking down the street and I look up. I'm alone on the block except for one woman is in front of me and she's wearing the most beautiful camel overcoat I've ever seen with like just most perfect hair. And I know I come off kind of perverted in some of these episodes, but I don't normally follow women. But this woman was just the back of her head. To quote one of the great films of my time, the back of your head is so ridiculous. Something about this coat. Now that I know, like I couldn't tell how tall she, but I was like, the way that this woman is wearing this coat and the way her hair looks, I need to see what it looks like from the front. I was just like, if this is just the back, what else is there to? So I followed her. I think I even like went down the block and I doubled back. I was like, no, I have to know what the front of that woman looks like. And so I like caught up to her and passed her and kind of like coyly looked over my shoulder and it was Zendaya. And in that moment, I was like, oh, okay, well, forgiven, Claire. I was like, she is so magnetizing that I was literally pulled down this. If I had known she was Zendaya when I saw her, I would not have followed her. I would have left her alone. I just thought she was a woman in Williamsburg with a perfect outfit. And I like needed to know more about it. I needed to know like what could the front be of such an incredible back. And it was a wool camel overcoat. It wasn't like she was like some hot little mama walking down the street. Like I just was like, I need to know what the buttons are like. And I was like, okay, well, Claire, bow out. I think I had this idea I could replicate what she was doing. And then when I found out, I was like, well, no, you can't and you won't ever. I've been in New York City a long time. I've seen many a celebrity. I've never, from just somebody's fucking hair, been like, I need more.
But I feel like that speaks to this line where he's like, anyone can do a jacket, jeans, and confidence. That is just not true.
I became a person, I almost didn't want to tell the story because it's like so sickening to think that I followed someone down the street. Like when I say it, it sounds awful, but it was a very empty, I don't know. I just was like, I had nowhere to be. Why can't I know about an outfit? But that's the pull she had over me. Just from the way she wore a coat was something I'd never seen before.
And that's what I'm saying.
Sorry, guys. If you guys are like kind of grossed out right now, I agree with you. But if you had seen what I had seen, you wouldn't have not.